This short video is intended to be an instruction manual for the online mapping tool for redistricting for the Desert Water Agency. Now, throughout the presentation, there may be images from other jurisdictions, and in fact, we use examples from the cities of Eastvale and Windsor. However, please know that all the instructions are exactly the same and apply to the Desert Water Agency. The agency has partnered with daysredistricting.org to present this tool for you, and you start by creating a free account by clicking the Sign Up button in the upper right-hand corner. Once you've created your free account and log in, you need to find the template that was created specifically for desert water. You start by clicking the three bars in the upper left-hand corner and then select Maps. This will take you to a list of maps that have already been created. The next step is to select My Maps in the drop-down and then select Published Maps. This will take you to the list of maps that other people have published, including the template for desert water. In the search bar, enter Desert Water Agency-template or simply Desert Water, and you will see the map that has been created for you to use. See this example from the city of Eastvale. Once you've found the template for desert water, you need to select that template and then duplicate it. This will allow you to make changes to any map that you create. Note, it does take a few minutes for the duplicated map to show up in the list of My Maps. Once you've duplicated the template, you're going to want to rename it. You do that by making sure the red checkbox is next to the copy, and then click either Edit or Rename. Type a name that makes sense to you. Type a name that includes the name of the agency and your name so that when you're finished with it, it's easy to find. Once you've renamed your map, you can click Edit the Map. This will allow you to begin drawing. The very first step is to click on the gear icon in the far right corner. This will reapply the agency settings for desert water. Click the gear icon and then simply click Apply. You don't need to change any of the data settings, just click Apply. The next thing you might want to do is click on the background map in the overlay box. This will bring up streets and other landmarks that you might recognize to help you draw your map. Beneath the overlays box are the custom overlays, and you will notice that the Palm Springs neighborhoods are available for you to use. You can view them by clicking on the Palm Springs neighborhood and then toggling on the Fill button. All of the existing Palm Springs neighborhoods will show on the map as bright green census blocks. The map view defaults to the precinct level, which are census block groups. However, census blocks is the smallest unit of measurement and allows you to add very finite areas to individual districts. To see individual census blocks within a census block group, click the block button and then click on the burgundy box to bring up the smaller units inside. To begin adding census blocks to individual districts, you're going to select the district selector box and pick an individual district number. Then you click on the individual census blocks and they will be added to the district you have chosen. To add the blocks, make sure that the paintbrush in the menu bar above the map has been selected. Any census block or census block group that you click on with the paintbrush will be added to the district that you have selected in the district selector box. Repeat these steps until all of the areas of the map have been assigned to a district. Here are some editing tips for you. The target population for each district is approximately 19,317. This is 1/5 of the total population of the district because there are 5 divisions within Desert Water Agency. A deviation of 5 to 10% off of that target number may be considered. Now, to see what the population within a census block is before assigning it, simply hover the cursor over the census block. Population and demographic statistics for that block appear in the block details box on your right. To change the district that a census block has been assigned to, you can use the paintbrush tool to select the correct district in the district selector and then click on the census block that you want to change. You may also unassign it by using the eraser button. Here are some additional tips. Make sure the districts are compact, meaning they have uniform shapes, sizes, not elongated, they're not thinly sliced across the jurisdiction. Districts also need to be contiguous, meaning they must share a common border. Districts are relatively equal in population with a total deviation of no more than 10%. It's important that you keep the deviation as close to 10% as possible, and you can check that by clicking on the statistics button in the upper right-hand side of the toolbar. This will tell you what the current district deviation is, as well as the ethnic demographic breakdown. You're going to want to try and keep neighborhoods and other communities of interest together because people like to be grouped with their neighbors. They want to be represented by the same district. So please try and keep those neighborhoods together. Once you're finished, you can click on the Maps icon located on the top ribbon. This will take you back to the menu bar. In order for your map to be visible to the agency's demographic team, you need to publish it. You select your map by clicking into the box and then selecting Publish. Once you select Publish, you'll see this pop-up box. This gives you the opportunity to rename your map again and then to add a description such as, this map keeps districts 1 and 2 exactly as they are right now, or this map creates a majority-minority voting district. Once you select Publish, then you must send an email to your jurisdiction with the name of your map to let us know that you have published the map. Otherwise, it might be difficult for us to include it in our next public hearing. Another way to let the jurisdiction know that you have published a map or have created a map is to share it directly with the jurisdiction. And you do that by clicking on the icon in the upper right-hand corner that looks a little bit like the childhood game Click Clack. It's next to the Twitter icon. Once you click the share button, another pop-up will appear that generates a custom URL. Simply copy that URL and paste it into an email that you send directly to the agency's demographer or to the agency itself. If you'd like to send it to the demographer, that's me, Stephanie Smith, and you can reach me at stephanie.smith@bbklaw.com. Once you send it, I'll get notification and I can go directly to your map to include it in the next public hearing. That concludes our instructions, and I hope that you found these are helpful. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out directly to me at the email above.